Good evening. Tonight I want to talk about practicing, and I want to talk about how I practice. When I start to do magic, I would wait until everybody in my house was asleep, and I would get my deck of cards, and I would sit in the dark and I would practice. I couldn't do anything in the beginning. I couldn't hold the deck of cards. I couldn't cut, I couldn't shuffle, I couldn't do any of the stuff that I do now. What I would do is I would wait until everybody in my house was asleep and all the lights were off, and I would just sit in the dark practicing, just trying to figure things out. In that darkness, I would slowly improve and figure things out. And ever since then, I felt like I had an affinity to practicing in the dark. I really liked sitting out in the quiet, focusing on one thing with no distractions. Oftentimes, I'll come out here and just get a little table, my deck of cards, I have my little close-up pad. You might not be able to see it in the dark. Just set this down here. You can hear outside that it's totally quiet. I don't have my cell phone. I don't have anybody talking to me, anybody distracting me. And I'll sit down doing the same motions over and over again, thinking about stuff. I'll work on routines in the dark. I'll just sit and go through it over and over again until I get so tired that I just fall asleep. One of the things that happens when you practice late at night is you become tired. At least I become tired. I'm used to going to bed pretty early. And when I'm tired, my brain works in a different way. And I have thoughts and ideas that I usually don't have. What I do is I keep a notebook. I don't have one on me here because I'm making this video. You will work on routines and get little ideas and maybe I can do this technique this way. Maybe I can do something like that. And these are very odd thoughts that you probably wouldn't get in the daytime, but they come to you at night when you're alone and you're just in the zone. And it's very important to jot them down, because in the morning you will not remember. Most likely you will not remember them. They'll be gone. My notebook is littered with notes that I cannot understand. I have a note. I literally have a note that says the number 9, and I drew the 9. It's in a weird shape. And I know that it was relating to a card trick because it's in my magic journal, and I was working on card magic that night, but I had no idea what it means. So write detailed notes. Just don't write the most basic thing you can. Write detailed notes. So this is what I do. I just sort of sit outside with my deck of cards, no distractions, wait until everybody goes to bed, and I'll work on stuff to get the creative juices flowing. I just do what I feel. There's a thought in my head, or maybe it's an old routine that I've been doing for years, or a new routine. There's something in repeating things that will open your mind in new ways. I remember I didn't go to art school for very long, but I took a few classes, and one of the exercises the teacher would have us do is she would give us something to draw, something very simple, and we'd have to draw it over and over again, not just 3, 4, 5 times. We'd have to draw it like 80, 90 times and really be forced to approach it in different ways. Just approach it, just do it again, do it again, do it again. Focus on this time. Focus on the shadows, focus on the lines. And this is the exercises that she would make us do, and it was just to get us to look at the same thing but to see something new every single time. And that's sort of what happens when you practice in the dark. That's what practicing at night is all about. It's about exploring new avenues. It's about going into the dark, literally going into the dark, going into new unexplored territory, working your way through it, and coming out the other side at dawn when the light comes up with something new and creative and fresh and unique and original. Your brain hates being bored and tired, and so you're going to find ways to distract yourself and keep yourself entertained. And how you're going to do that is your mind is going to hopefully explore a new avenue and see a new path that you haven't seen in the magic that you're doing. It could be magic that you're doing, it could be something else that you're doing. The reason why I'm explaining for magic is because I'm a magician, but maybe you're a musician, maybe you're a programmer, maybe you're an artist of some sort. I think this is applicable to anything. I think this is really a universal principle. I think there's a reason why artists are known for jamming all night, late sessions. Right now I have a little candle right here. What I usually do when I'm out here is I don't use a candle. I just find it's distracting. It's just another thing to distract me. So what I do is I just, pure dark,